everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so that you can be updated the next time I post a video. As you can see, my surroundings have changed. I am at a friend's house, and I'm getting my cars detailed, mine and a friend's. So I just decided I'm going to go ahead and get started on some readings. I hope everybody is doing really well today. We are climbing up on that 8-8 Lion's Gate, so that new moon in Leo. This is going to really change the trajectory of our lives, you guys. So you may be feeling some type of ascension symptoms, anxiety, body aches, pains. Obviously, if they are continuous, go and please talk to a doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose anything, but I can tell you that a lot of the time we do get colds sometimes, flus. I know that everybody wants to think that the only flu out there is the beer flu. It is not. Okay, we do have other flus. That's a normal thing. People don't seem to remember that anymore, but we do, you guys. So you can feel like you've got a cold or a flu or any one of those things. Obviously, go get a test if you feel like you need to. Otherwise, take your vitamins, okay, you guys? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started for August 6th. Spirit, please show me August 6th. Oh, there it is. Holy crap. Look at that. Envy. Okay, somebody here being envious of you or you being envious of someone else. Obviously envy is never a good thing, so keep that in mind. We never want to, harbor something or covet somebody else's stuff. So keep that in mind. Somebody also could just be very envious of you, watching the way that you're maneuvering, all of those types of things. Yeah, action. Next card out for the 6th, we have action, time to move forward, and one more card. Spirit, please, one more card for August 6th, and there it is. All right, rest and rejuvenation. Okay, like I said, we do need to get some rest. At the bottom of the deck, we've got all tied up, okay? So because it did show up in the reverse, I always like to read those. So it is the number 23. The 23 breaks down into a 5. 5 is all about changes created by outside forces beyond your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. 5s are also challenges and obstacles, okay? And maybe one of your challenges is after all this moving around and rushing around and all these things that you've been doing, you need to sit down and relax. It's no wonder that people get sick, because people do still get sick, but it's because you're pushing. We have Mars and we have Venus both in the sign of Virgo. Virgo rules your health, okay? Virgo rules, your intestines. It's your nervous system, okay? I would know I'm a 6 placements Virgo. So if you're constantly rushing and pushing, and you're not taking a step back, you're going to get sick. If you are, not listening to your body when it's telling you, I'm tired, you're going to get sick. Okay. Because the universe is going to do whatever it takes in order for you to sit the fuck down. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. With that said, number 23, it says, as far as the reversed, it says this card reversed is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. Okay, sorry about the glare, you guys. The lighting's a little bit different, so bear with me here, okay? A previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reversed also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all the power and clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. And I feel like in doing so, maybe you see other people who are doing it. And like I said, I feel like somebody here is watching you and they're very envious of what you're doing. Maybe there's some type of a karmic contract that you had to get yourself out of, maybe where there was some type of indecision. With that said, I do feel like there is some type of action, movement, moving forward. But I love at the end of the day where you just take a moment, you sit down, you relax. And again, we do have the number 8 here, which I did talk about the 8-8 Lion's Gate. 17 breaks down into an 8. 8 is all about infinite possibilities. It's also about material wealth, all of those types of things. So number 20, let's go ahead and read that. For the envy card, it talks about, this card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins in the other. She stands in a silver room looking at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees somewhere else. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desires for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not to you. So keep that in mind. When you envy others, it attracts more to them and not you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, the message is doubly important. Now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all things change. I tell people all the time, I'm like, sometimes we tend to, we have this type of jealousy. Well, why do they get that? Why do they get all the lucky breaks? Here's the deal. What you don't understand is that they have their karmic bank and you have yours. It may seem on the surface that people are getting away with certain things. It may seem on the surface that, people are, they get more lucky breaks. But what you don't know is maybe they die in a car accident in a few years. So it's like they're getting all this stuff, they're just dues, or maybe they end up getting cancer and dying sooner, you don't know, or, I won't mention any names, or you could ruin your entire life by getting in a drunk driving accident. And now you had your whole life in front of you and you got too big for your britches and was out drinking and driving. And now you're looking at going to prison for the rest of your life and you've lost everything that you've worked so hard for. I've actually watched that personally happen, that karma, but, just recently. But so you never know what someone else is going to be going through. So the best thing for you to do is never envy anybody else's, their upcomings. Okay. It's not worth it. Look in your own lane. Look at the things that you're, bringing in for yourself, because otherwise you're just going to give away all your blessings to that other individual. And trust me, it doesn't do anybody any good. The next card we have out is action. It's time to take action on something. It's time to move forward. Maybe, this could be on anything. If you want this golden city in the background, then you've got to do what it takes to get you to that point. You can't just stand still and wait for it to come to you. You actually have to get up. You're not tied up anymore. Okay. So I feel like, when I look at this, it's like, once you do, then you'll have that time to relax. Once you get the ball rolling in motion. I feel for a lot of you, you felt like, you're standing on this precipice of something, but it's like, the ball is rolling, but it's rolling in one place. And so I feel like you're going to be able to, you're going to find something there's going to be some type of information that can come in that actually shows you where you're headed. And it's going to take you to a brand new beginning. The number 19. The number 19 is a 10. 10 is completions, endings, finalizations. It's the ball rolling. It's the Wheel of Fortune, right? Okay. And the original Rider-Waite Tarot is the number 10. So the 10 breaks down into a 1, which is all about new beginnings. So definitely rest and rejuvenation. I want to take a look at the the action card. So it says this card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed towards your goals. This card indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is inner action in the spirit of thought, and the black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. Okay? And then after that, sit down, relax, whatever, concerted action that you have been taking today, because I feel like it's almost like, now you have the go ahead, okay? Then that's what I'm really getting is now you've got the go ahead. You can push forward, but know when to pull back, know when to be in your place of stillness, okay? Really important that you're in this place of stillness as well. Knowing when to push forward, knowing when to pull back, and getting some rest. Also, you guys, please do not forget to keep your eye on the prize. Only think about the things that you want to manifest. If you want this self-love, especially when we're sitting in this energy of Leo, we've got Mercury in Leo, we've got the sun in Leo. This is about self-love. This means turn off the fucking TV. This means don't listen to what's going on the media. Knock it off with all that bullshit, because that's not love. And how is that really helping you? Okay? It's not. The news has never helped one of us, if you think about it. Look back at the times it's ever really made you feel good. Okay? And look at everything that's been going on. So if it's not something that is positive and self-loving, then get rid of it. Stop watching it. It's like for me, people keep trying to send me things. I don't want to know. I don't care anymore. I don't want to hear the fucking radio. I listen to my Pandora. If a commercial comes on that I don't want to listen to, especially with all this bullshit, I turn it off. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Because it's not bringing me a good feeling. In fact, if anything, it turns my stomach in knots and pisses me off. So what do? I only focus on the things that I can focus on, because I have my own opinion on all of this. I have an astrological opinion on all of this, and I'm going to go with the stars, and I'm not listening to any of the bullshit that's going on in the world today. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good having to talk about it, so I'm not doing it anymore. So keep that in mind as we move forward with this energy, guys. If it's not self-love, don't bring it in, okay? So with that said, let's go ahead. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have? I just saw the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, I love this. The Magician. The Magician. Okay, you have all the tools necessary to manifest whatever it is. The sky is the limit. If you want that golden city, get your ass out there. You have all the tools necessary to start manifesting. Manifesting money, manifesting relationships, manifesting career opportunities. I see the Fool at the bottom of the deck. This is you taking a leap of faith. You taking action in your desire towards your desired outcome. Spirit, please show me for August 6th. Oh my God, you guys cannot make this shit up. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. You are manifesting money. So there is money coming in. And it could very well be family money. Maybe this is an inheritance from somebody. I do feel like 10 of Pentacles is things that have been built up over time. For some of you, you are taking action towards your goals. Maybe your goal is to have a home and you're no longer tied up. You're no longer feeling left out in the cold, feeling depleted. Maybe you are lacking in money and somebody here is here to help you. Somebody here, you have been manifesting. Understand that you are the Magician. I mean, the Magician shows up today. Wow, look at this, you guys. We got the Hanged Man. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't think that it's going to come in just today, okay? I feel like it is there's action being taken, but when it comes to the rest and rejuvenate, it's like you're going to have to sit in limbo for just a minute, but it's on its way, okay? It's just on its way slowly, and you're just going to have to it's almost like divine timing is what I'm getting with this, because, the Knight of Pentacles isn't like these other horses. See, these horses are like flying off into the wind, and this horse is like, nope, I'm not running. I'm going to look at what I need to invest my time, energy, money, and I'm going to say money. Maybe this is you're getting a loan, okay, and the loan is coming in. You've manifested, okay. I do feel like at the bottom of the deck, the 7 of Swords, honestly, when I look at all these other cards, yeah, maybe someone, somewhere here, maybe you got the fuck out of Dodge. You got away from people who tried to keep you all bound and tied, and you broke that karmic contract, end of the world, right? It was something that was very painful. It was a very hard decision that you had to make. For some of you, like I said, I do believe that this is a house move, okay? And you had to get the fuck out of Dodge. I know for myself recently, I had to do the same thing. I've had to put myself in a very uncomfortable situation, but where I was absolutely so fucking toxic that I was like, this lady was so untrustworthy that I had to just go, everybody, come to find out, everybody and their brother knows exactly who this woman is. and immediately was able to say like, peace, get out, peace, get out, peace, get out. And I had to make a decision, and she was going to steal my money either way. So the way I look at it is, I'm a manifester. I'll make more money. And in doing so, I just had to go, because where I was so toxic and poisonous, and I felt like there was a negative entity in that area. So you just have to be really mindful. More news is coming in for all of us. I know a lot of people are moving right now. A lot of people, taking action. Be mindful not to look at what, other people have. It's really important. The Seven of Swords is also about being strategic, okay? For others of you, it's like you're getting the fuck out of Dodge. Maybe you shouldn't go on this trip. You've been told you shouldn't go on a trip, but you're going anyway because you don't listen to anybody and you just feel like you always have to be right. Well, then so be it. Hopefully nothing bad happens and, you don't get in any trouble, because whenever we're supposed to not do something and we do it anyway and we know we probably shouldn't have, there's going to be some type of a self-sacrificing that you're going to have to go through, because you are putting that in your karmic bank. That's just kind of how it goes. But I honestly feel like today, even though we've got the Seven of Swords here and the Envy card, I really think that you're going to be able to take a deep breath, in the evening time and really, I would say, honestly, go take a bath, work on your health, sit there with a bath bomb, and do some manifestations, close your eyes, talk to your guides and angels, really, if you're wanting this golden city, then manifest it for yourself, whatever that golden city is. Everybody has a different idea of what it is that they want out of life. So, go after what you want. Don't be looking around what other people are doing. It's not one size fits all. Everybody's going through a different, going through something different in their lives. Okay. With that said, let's go ahead and pull on their love life, spirit. Okay. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life right now. Okay. And look at this, you're manifesting, you're looking at other people's relationships and you're like, oh my God, I would love to have that. Oh, I would really, love to be in that relationship. And it's like, what, for all you have no clue what is going on behind closed doors. Sometimes it looks better on the surface than what it really is. So never envy somebody else's relationship. Okay. Next card out is playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful of spirit of fun to shine. So sorry about that glare, you guys. So with that said, get back to your playful side, getting out, playing, enjoying yourself, knowing that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. I feel like, maybe somebody here is wanting to take action. They want to go out and play with you. And then wedding, this situation involves marriage. So for some of you, this is a husband and wife situation that is, determining something that's going on in your life. And here it says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Right now we are coming on to the other side of life. And with Saturn in Aquarius, Jupiter now back in Aquarius, we're ending old cycles with old relationships and friendships and the people that we used to hang out with. I know for me, I've had to close the door on multiple relationships throughout this entire ordeal of what I've had to go through, realizing that friendships they only go one way. And that's, it's a one-sided friendship. And even in my own life, for me, I'm such a giver and I'm always of service and I'm always there to answer the phone to everybody. And in this situation, all the people that I needed to call upon, not all of them, they turned their back. And, it was absolutely crazy for me. And from that point forward, I've realized, like, I don't hate them. I don't want any ill will towards them. But at the same time, I just don't want you in my life anymore. And I'm going on to this new chapter and I'm manifesting a whole new array of friendships and groups and associations, which puts me in a higher vibration instead of in the vibration of the people who try to keep me all tied up. Okay. And that goes for you too. It's time for you to walk away from those types of people who aren't there, who don't want to see you succeed, who are envious of you. And all they do is try to pull you back. So take action, break free from any of the shackles that bind. If you're wanting marriage, for some of you, you could definitely be entering some type of a contract with somebody who is completely opposite of what you are, your usual type. So keep that in mind too, because I feel like, you're going to have to sacrifice your old type, because obviously whatever it is for those of you singles out there, whatever type you've been trying to, go towards, obviously there's a reason why you're still single. So it's time for you to change your type, so to speak. People ask me my type all the time. I'm like, somebody who's spiritually aware. I'm not looking for a fucking project relationship, okay? I'm looking for my husband. I'm not even looking, really. I'm doing my shit, taking care of my own shit. I don't need somebody to come in like a knight in shining armor and save me. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not a damsel in distress. I'm fucking human, and I'm a rock star, and I'm going to get up and I'm going to handle my fucking business. And I expect you out there, all you feminines who are watching this that are single, I don't care if you're single or fucking married, you know what you need to be doing, okay? So walk away from anything or anyone that is keeping you from that. Only surround yourself with people who are lifting you up. It's not about what people can give you. It's about them being there for you when you need. Sometimes it's just a listening ear, and that's all you need. Like I said, with the A8 Lionsgate, make sure that you're only talking about the things that you want to bring into your existence and allow everything else to fall away. Okay, you guys? All in all, this is a very beautiful reading today. Let's go ahead and pull. Spirit, pull. Oh, there we go. I'm only going to take one card. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So yeah, getting back. Sorry about the glare, guys. Hopefully you can see that. It's so beautiful. And look, doesn't that kind of look like this card right here? Okay. If I can get that to focus, look at that. You see the opening here, and then you see the opening here. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel, you guys. Let's go ahead and read. It's the number 3. So again, this is about communications. 3 is also connected to the Empress. So it could be a mother or a mother-like figure that you could be in contact or that could be helping you out. Okay, with that said, it says, you can change what you are doing at any time. You do not have to feel stuck. Go back to what you know, and more importantly, to what you love. Ask your angels to guide you with this process. You can do anything you genuinely want to do. Take inventory. Look at where you got off track and find what you need to do to get back to you. You are meant to live a life of happiness, bliss, love, relationship, and wealth are your fate. You can change your mind at any time and do something that you have always longed to do. When you do something you love, you reconnect to your bliss. A girl celebrates as she finds a beautiful path before her. The doves flying next to her symbolize love, peace, and tranquility. The butterflies leading the way denote rejuvenation and transformation. A face in the distance is watching over this path as a reminder that you are never alone and your path is divinely guided. I love that for us, you guys. Our path is always divinely guided. You are the manifester of your reality. So do not manifest fear. Do not manifest in any more liars, cheaters, and thieves, snakes in your midst. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of foxes. I've been seeing a lot of snakes, people bringing up snakes. And it's because usually either A, it's a Kundalini awakening. It depends on, the environment. You would have to get a personal reading to understand why that snake, but otherwise you've got a snake in your midst. And a lot of the time, if somebody doesn't come in and rile up the chickens would have never known that there was a snake in the midst of them. So keep that in mind, you guys, okay? So if you're wanting marriage, I do feel like there is someone here that is on the horizon that will be coming in very slowly. I feel like for those of you who are wanting love, since we are in that Leo new moon, which rules our true love and romance, passion projects, pets, children, all of those things, family, I am seeing something here where you could be you could be moving into a home. You could be, making new friends, and they're going to last the test of time. But I do feel like, there is something here about being strategic. When it comes to these relationships, you guys, get back to the things that you love. Only put your thoughts into the things that you love. Stop it with the social media bullshit. Stop it with the fucking media. Turn off your damn news. Turn it all off. It doesn't do you any good. Again, only focus on the things that bring you love. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to be a lot happier for it. Anyway, you guys, I want to say thank you very much for being here. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow. I love each and every one of you, and we will chat again tomorrow. Take care.